Hi, and welcome back to Sofa Sessions. Today we are joined by the brilliant Hannah Martin. She is mum to Bear and Bo, and she, up until a few weeks ago, was the lead makeup artist in the UK for Bobbi Brown, but she is now freelance and she is on our sofa, ready to answer all of our questions. So we're going to ease you in.
Okay, a little warm-up session,
Some quick-fire would you rathers.
Oh, great.
So take it away.
Okay, so first up,
Yes.
would you rather not being able to wear makeup ever again in your whole life, or having to eat green vegetables for every single meal for the rest of your life?
And not wearing
Because
makeup.
I feel like you're a carby.
Oh my God, food.
Yeah.
It's food. I love food. I love my greens,
Okay.
but I can give up makeup for food.
Really?
Yes.
I did not think you would say that.
Really?
Prince William or Prince Harry?
Harry.
Oh, that was quick. You already decided that one.
I think didn't everyone say that?
I think so. William, like 15 years ago. Yes.
So we wanted to talk to you about being a working mum.
Yes.
It's one of those things that we talk about all the time. So you've recently joined the Freelancers Club.
Yeah.
What?
Welcome.
Welcome. It's brilliant.
Are you scared
Are you
to take the
enjoying
plunge?
it?
I am enjoying it. Yes, I was terrified.
Yeah.
So I knew it was time to go when my anxiety levels were through the roof, like panicking about work and how would I kind of integrate myself back in, having been out, and how on earth would I make it work? Juggling both Bear and Bo because they're quite at different stages.
So Bear is
6 and in year 1, and Bo will be 1 on Saturday.
We were all pregnant at the same time. Very pregnant at the same time.
We might be able to add in a little boomerang of us. That's really funny. Yeah,
We were
I can remember.
huge.
So yeah, so the anxiety, I felt that as well when I was doing it. It's
And
so
then
much to juggle.
Actually, the first week after kind of my resignation was announced, again, just horrendous anxiety. And I really, luckily, didn't have any anxiety after Bo's birth, whereas I think that at least the first year after Bear's birth, I was a wreck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I definitely didn't feel like I could say I was.
Yeah.
Because, you know.
Looking back.
But looking,
you know it
I was
wasn't normal.
awful.
But do you think now if you'd had the
miserable.
anxiety with Bo, you would have been able to speak up about it? Do you think it'd be different?
I think so. I hope so. It's weird because I only really realised how bad it was with Bear when it just never came with Bo. So I was like, day 3 came and I was like, oh no, it's like the cloud's going to descend, it's going to be awful. And then it didn't. So I was like, and I didn't say a word because I don't want to jinx it. So I was like, I'll just, and then I think after like 2 weeks, I just said to Simon, I was like, babe, I feel fine.
I guess the thing is, you had never been there before with Bear, so maybe you just thought it was normal, and then with Bo, you realised actually that wasn't.
Yeah, and I just feel so lucky to have had a second chance and to do that first year of parenthood without postpartum depression. Like, it's inexplicably different, and I'm so thrilled to have had that opportunity.
What helped you with Bear to get through it?
I don't really know. I know when I got back to work, I just didn't feel myself, and it was a real struggle to try and like get back into being like a Bobbi Brown pro artist and what have you. So it was actually my sweet husband who was like, I think you need some help. And so I started on Monday mornings. I had some quite intense therapy actually for like 6 months, and they reckoned, as well as a bit of postnatal depression, I actually was still suffering post-traumatic stress disorder since my mum died. So it was all kind of like meshed into one. And
I can't even imagine having to mum without a mum. I'm sure, does that come into it?
Yeah, massively. And I don't think I had anticipated how hard that was going to be, because my mum had only, she died, she'd been dead like just over a year when Bear was born. So it was all just a bit fresh and new. And I don't know if I've shared with you girls, but I was pregnant when my mum died, but I miscarried at my mum's funeral. You can't make it up. No. So like I was still dealing with the trauma of all of that. So in hindsight, I'm like, no wonder I was a wreck. Yeah. But also, like, you know, we'd been through so much to have Bear, and he was an IVF baby, and I didn't feel I was able to say, this is hell. This is a nightmare.
It's almost like you felt strong enough to go, you know what, I'm going to completely switch everything up, and this is what it's going to be for my family, and I want to work for me and for them, and what works for them, and you just chose to.
Absolutely. And I remember you guys saying a couple of years ago how great it's been for you guys and family, work-life balance and everything. I just thought, oh, I want a piece of that pie. And I had the moment where I was
How
like,
long had you been with Bobbi?
like 12 years. Like just shy, like 3 weeks shy of 12 years.
But it's taking the plunge. Same with you.
Yeah,
I
same with me.
literally bullied Sam into doing it.
In a way,
Did you not?
I think when you're just thinking about yourself, it's hard. You would never really have the guts to do something. But when it's no longer about you and it's about your family unit and what is actually best for them.
I know, again, hindsight's a wonderful thing. I still have like awful mum guilt for how potentially I didn't prioritise work over Bear, but obviously I bent over backwards to meet all of work's needs. And now I just look back and I'm like, oh, I missed so much. Like meeting mums on maternity leave who were like, oh, that's weird. Like, you know, our kids were at nursery together and I've never met you before. And I was just like, dagger to my heart. Our kids are 5 and, you know, they've been in each other's lives for 5 years and I don't know who you are. So it's been really good to be around.
So we wanted to ask some makeup tips, because obviously makeup guru that you are, we need all the knowledge. What if there was only one tip you could give mums, what would it be?
Oh, look after your skin. And if your skin isn't looked after, then your makeup will never look good. So actually you can get away with doing the school run with a glowing skin because you've, you know, using all the right kind of cleansers and exfoliators and creams, and you get that like healthy radiance without makeup.
If we were asking for one product for Christmas, what should it be?
I do love Pixie's Caroline Hirons Double Cleanse.
Oh yeah.
It's just, it's so good. So like a hard oil that you warm up, and it pretty much gets everything off. And then you've got a more like a thick cream cleanser just to do like the last bit. That's amazing.
And what about in the morning when we're sat doing our makeup, mostly with a baby in one arm, toddler being like, "Mummy, come on, come and play with me, come and play with me, come and play with me." What can we do when we've got 3 minutes? What's the Hannah Martin tip?
So slap on a load of moisturiser, of course, for that glow. If you've got time, do a bit of concealer under your eyes, because for most of us, that makes us look that little bit brighter. Mazzy to open up your eyes.
Mazzy. Mascara for people like me who don't really know these things, who aren't in this crew.
Something like a cream blush. So it sounds so simple. Cream blush, you can do it on your lips and your cheeks, and you'll look and feel 10 times better. And that can take 3 minutes.
And then tell us finally, just career highlights. Best thing you've done?
Oh, I think there have been some really high profile weddings that, whilst, you know, makeup artist friends are like, oh, are you not bored of like boring bridal? I'm like, now I get to make people look and feel beautiful.
Can we discuss what bridal?
Can we name them?
What have you heard?
We've heard Princess Eugenie's wedding makeup.
Yeah.
A couple of royals, a couple of royal princesses. I feel like Bobbi is a really great working mum, and she kind of had everything really balanced. Did she teach you anything?
We had some really great chats about family, and at the time I wasn't sure if I was going to be lucky enough to have a second child, and she was like, Hannah, if that's on your heart, you must do everything you can to try and make that happen. I didn't have to do anything, actually, it just happened.
Really?
I've heard that so much.
Amazingly. So she definitely taught me a lot, and she's been in touch recently. Yeah, we had a really good chat the other day, and it was really nice. She was like, I'm so proud of you for making the move, and I was like, it meant a lot to kind of have my next step validated by her.
That was all okay.
Yeah, after 12 years with her.
Yeah.
And then any like future goals, aspirations, bucket lists?
Oh my gosh, I've got so many.
I mean, I personally would like to see the Hannah Martin makeup collection that all brides would just go to, and it would be like, that is this look, that look, you know.
It's not happening. It's not happening, but there is a really interesting link with someone that could make that happen. So at the moment, I think it's all a bit premature, and I want a couple more years kind of freelance doing my thing, and my thought processes aren't too dissimilar to what you just said.
We always say slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah,
There's no need to rush
we
into
also
things.
say, let's go for like big dreams, and then like slowly you'll get there.
Absolutely.
And fun with Bear and Bow.
Exactly.
Now you have more time and flexibility to do that. Well, thank you for coming to
you
our
so much.
Oh, thanks for having me. Is that done already?
Yeah.
I feel like we only scratched the surface.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me
again.
Thank you so much.
See ya. Bye.